community of Font-Genung, which means the Valley of the Free People. Yeah? So that's where you guys just came through. It was actually one of the first settlements of runaway slaves on the island. The slaves who used to live here, they were known as the brigands or the freedom fighters. So this is where we are right now in the interpretation center. In about 20 minutes, you guys should be arriving at this point, which is the first quarter of the hike and also your first lookout point. Here the view is going to be of a beach called Anse-le-Voyne, a small community called La Pointe, and if it's clear enough, you should be able to see the island of St. Vincent, which is 27 miles away from St. Lucia. From here to the next point should take you about 25 minutes. This point here is known as Premier Posé, which means first rest. Here the view is going to be of the Petit Piton overlooking the J Mountain Hotel and the Caribbean Sea. After you guys rest up here, it should take you another 25 to 30 minutes to a very huge mango tree. The tree is said to be over 250 years old. This marks the third quarter. From here to the summit should take you another 25 minutes. After enjoying your view up here, the same trail you guys used to go up is going to be the same one you're going to use to come back down. The altitude of the peak is 2,619 feet, but you guys are already starting 600 feet above sea level. The trail itself is rated moderate to strenuous. The first stop is moderate, then from halfway on it gets a bit more challenging. So for time, it should take you guys about 4 hours round trip, and the distance of the hike is going to be somewhere around 4 miles.
We are ascending 2,600 feet up Gros Piton. We're already at 600 feet sea level at the starting point. Here we go. Many stops along the way, a couple good lookouts. Yeah, we're going vertical. No problem. All right, so far so good. Trail's rocky. Not like anything else I've ever done, that's for sure. Jungle everywhere. Beautiful flowers, beautiful trees. Great guides. We got a guide in the front of us who's a Rasta, and a guide in the sweep whose name is Shane. Also a great guy. I'm gonna keep going here. So I'm hiking solo today. My partner's back in the state, Mr. Turnbull, Mr. Mullen. But this is great nonetheless, just to be out here on a great trail, moving up. I'm definitely a stranger in a strange land. It is not like what I'm used to doing, but loving every minute of it. It's great. The flora and the plant life is just unreal. Feels like you're in an alien world here. Here we go up a pretty vertical challenge here. So we're approaching our first lookout. The first checkpoint of the trip up the Piton, Gros Piton. We're going to be able to look out over Ants Beach, which is a world famous beach. I've snorkeled it a few times. Well, not a few, once. I felt like a few. My wife and I are going to go back on Saturday and snorkel it again at the Anse Marine Park. You'll see some of that footage along the way too. Here we go, we're still going up. It is a hot hike, but it is absolutely awesome. Seen some cactus along the way, which is very unusual. But going up a mountain, not used to that. Again, the flora is awesome. Well, this is helpful. Some guide rails here along this ledge. You need to grab something when you're wrapping around, just grab it. And pull yourself along. That's great. All right, we're coming to our first break point. Awesome lookout. Wow.
I know, right? That's the moderate part.
So we reached the first checkpoint, and below is Ants Beach, world famous for snorkeling and diving. Very cool overlook. Liking this so far.
Benson would be sitting straight out there. Yeah. On a clear day, you can see the beaches, the roof from here. Yeah.
All right, we're departing our first checkpoint, the overlook of Ants Beach, and we're headed back up the mountain to another checkpoint at some point. A lot of points. And I was told a lot of good overlooks, so this is going to be just great as we travel along this trail. Very rocky, hit some spots, a little challenging. Got to grab a couple of times, but so far so good. A lot of vertical, all vertical. Definitely putting out a sweat for sure, but it's a good sweat. So this is a volcanic island, and when we started, we were in the basis of a crater, and the last time it blew was the 1700s. So they say the volcano is in good shape though. It puts out a lot of steam, which is a good thing, because if it wasn't, they'd be worried and want to get the heck out of here. So really cool to be hiking in a volcano and then up a mountain. That's wild. On a little bit of a herd path here, kind of flat ground for a while. Just kind of in the sweet position at the back of the conga here. And this won't last long. We're gonna go vertical again. It lasted about 50 yards, I guess. Nice little breather. And I'm sure my partners at home, Jamie and Rich, would have really enjoyed this hike. It is right up your alley, guys. All right, we're gonna go past a really bizarre and awesome looking overlook, or outcropping, excuse me. And here we go vertical again. The descent continues. It's really cool. There's all these awesome jungle roots all over the trail floor. Some sharp rocks in here though. You got to be careful where you're stepping. Good footwear is definitely important for this trail. All right, here's the start of the first real vertical challenge. And it's got a pretty good pitch, but wide enough to manage and get through.
How we liking it?
Loving it, man.
Alright.
We got some great guides. Born and raised right in this volcano. There's a dead tarantula, half of a dead tarantula right there. That's wild. I'm glad he's dead. I didn't step on him. Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Yes. Half a tarantula.
Half a tarantula. Ah, it's already long gone. The shell, that's only the shell of it. Everything is out.
Okay. Is that the molt? The shedding?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
And the fillet?
Yeah, I'd love to see it close up. Thank you. This is Shane. He's got half the tarantula here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. You can feel it too, man. It's kind of feel it, the skin.
Yeah.
Feel the texture of it. It's like fine.
The fine fibers, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. Thank you for
Yeah, man.
bringing that up here. That's not for lunch, right?
Nope.
Okay.
No tarantula.
So imagine that. You're climbing a mountain and you find a dead tarantula. That's pretty cool. Or at least the molted shell. That was a good.
I'll show you a live one.
Okay. So Shane says he might find me a live one. But I'm not handling that one. I'll take a look. I won't take a touch. This thing's got big fangs. Look at this flora. Just gorgeous.
You know when you cut the top, going back.
Okay, we are now at the halfway point of ascending St. Lucia. And another great lookout to come.
Oh yeah!
Wow, look at that.
How we doing? All good?
Oh yeah.
All right.
That's the
Stay
Petit Piton.
strong.
Wow. So that's the sister mountain over there. Petit Piton. And that's just unreal too. Comes right out into the ocean and just rises right up.
No, I mean this one.
You've got to see this to believe it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's one of the things
I have it on the
on the bucket list, and here I am today. Awesome. All right, we've just departed the second lookout, the midway point, the halfway point, and now we are going to really do some climbing, according to the guide. These rocks are pretty secure in the ground, which is a good thing. But there are some sharp points. A couple of these, I've hit them already. So we're still ascending. We're past the halfway marker, and it is just going up and up and up. It's awesome. Some of these hand railings are a little loose at times, but they're very secure. And I just can't believe the out rock croppings that just pop out at you in the flora and the jungle. It's absolutely amazing. So we've got some really cool carved out stairs here. And I'm just kind of pulling myself along the way. But I'd say, oh, there's a hermit crab. A forest hermit crab, look at that. Just kind of moving away, doing his thing. That's not what I expected up here. That's wild. Shane, how you living, brother?
I'm doing good, man.
Oh, good to see you, man. Doing good. So we're at the 3/4 point. Big mango tree here, according to Shane. It is a
250 years old.
wow. Shane just said 250 years old. This tree is. It is a bohemian. We've done 3/4 of the way through, and now we're ascending the last quarter, and it's exciting. So I'll dedicate this last quarter to Rich Turnbull, Jamie Mullen, Jessica Poyer, and all our hiking fans out there. Pretty well maintained trail. A lot of maintenance goes into it, you can see it, but it is all vertical and it's a lot of work. A lot of grabbing and placing your feet in the right positions so that you're successful climbing it. And my guardian angels got me this far. Amen to that. Okay, still rising. We're gonna go through some big trees here, some giant flora, some wild and crazy jungle. Here we go. Still rising to the top. I tell you, these handles are great to grab. They really help. They're nailed down pretty good too. Shane, how you living?
I'm doing good, man. Living good, man.
Yeah, man. St. Lucia.
Yeah, St. Lucia. Yeah, man.
Forever.
Yeah, man.
So I'm way ahead of my group. I'm right behind the first guide now. Kind of bypassed them. That's all right. They're troopers. They're good too. But I wanted to give you guys kind of a bird's eye view. Nice POV of the last part of the ascent here. As you can see, it gets tough. It's rough. I am sweating like 46 mountains in the Adirondacks times 80. If that makes any sense. Shane's up there singing. He's a great guide. Wow, this is unreal. What a jungle. The roots that cover the ground here, I can't even begin to describe. They just roll over everything. Unlike the Adirondacks, these trees just get bigger as you go up. It's dense. Incredible hike. Keep going, here we go. Shane says about 4 minutes till we get there. I think I'm just gonna ride it out with the camera on. This last half of the mountain is definitely the most difficult. First part, not a problem, but the half, it goes vertical, man, it goes up. And I mean up. So this will definitely be a first for Norwich Athletics on the channel. Caribbean hike. I think we're just about there.
This is what these guys used to come out to sell out drinks and fruits. But COVID-19 happened. They disappear.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
That's livelihood for somebody.
Yep.
We just got to push through this virus, my man.
Yeah, man. A life to live.
That's right.
Live free.
Shane, are you from the volcano? You from right here?
Born and raised in the village where we start the hike.
Awesome,
Yeah,
man.
so this was my playground growing up.
Wow. What a
First
playground.
did this when I was 6 years old.
Unreal. That's
But
amazing.
nothing like what it is today. Before it was worse than what it is today.
Wow. Wow. I imagine.
Yeah. But this trail was made by runaway slave using the mountain as a form of a hideout.
Right.
Yeah. Next to my village used to be a sugar plantation. Now it's the largest cocoa plantation in the Eastern Caribbean.
Excellent.
So slaves used to escape from the sugar plantation, come in here, became freedom fighters,
Wonderful.
fight for their freedom.
Yeah, man.
That's how the village got its name. Fond Jean Libre, Valley of the Free People.
Yeah, man. Wonderful. It's good to be free.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
so good to be free.
And it's good to ascend with my man Shane here going up.
So we're coming up to the summit now.
Last part of the ascent here. Maybe another 50 yards, I think. I'll tell you, I am definitely tired, but I'm also excited. It's amazing.
I'm gonna make that wind kill you, man. Put on your shirt. I'm about blessed.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Good job,
Yeah,
my
man.
friend. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Well
Thanks,
done,
pal.
man.
I appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah,
man.
man. Enjoy the
You're a
view.
great guide. Great
Yeah,
guide.
man.
Here we are at the top.
In the US, we call it getting junior.
Top of Gros Piton. Shane, you had something to say. What was that about when you come in?
Finding the best couch in the house and you relax.
Yeah.
man.
These rocks are couches.
Yeah, very comfortable couches. They are also warm.
Hot rock.
Hot rock.
Why did I do this again? And that's actually not that high.
Not too bad.
So this is it. They say this is the best lookout at the top of Gros Piton. And it sure is. We are dead west, 2,691 feet up. And I'm facing south, going that direction. And it is just an incredible view on top of Gros Piton. If you've never been to the Pitons in St. Lucia, I would highly recommend it. All right, we are now going to descend out of Gros Piton and head back down the mountain. Still descending down, and we're going to come into a flat ground here, flat grounded area, which are always nice when hiking, because it gives you a little recharge, catch your breath, and the knees need a break. But no sooner had I said it, we're going back up again. Here we go. So to keep the momentum going of our film talk on the way down the mountains, I'm going to talk a little bit about my favorite jungle movie today, and it's called The Emerald Forest. It came out in the year 1985. It starred Meg Ryan and Powers Booth, and I forget the director's name. Very good director. His son was also in the movie. He was the main, I guess, protagonist in the film. His name was Tommy, and it's about a family from South America. The father's a dam engineer, and he decides to take his family out into the jungle one day for just for a picnic. And they're having a good time, and everything's going well. They're eating food, laughing, and then Tommy, the young son, who's about 8 years old, decides to walk off into the forest, into the jungle, and he encounters a group of indigenous people called the Invisible People, and they kidnap him and take him, and he's missing obviously for 17 years. And during that whole 17 years of time, his father doesn't give up, or his mother, and they go on expeditions to try to find him in the rainforest in the Amazon. And it's based on a true story. It's a really, really good movie, and I highly recommend it. Check out The Emerald Forest, 1985. So we're about to see a live tarantula, courtesy.
Just take one step here and hold on to that little branch.
Courtesy of
right in that
Shane.
hole.
He saw the fibers. He knew. Oh yeah, look at that.
See the big legs?
There's a live tarantula in there. Oh yeah, I see his abdomen. Oh, thank you, my friend. Look at that sucker. We should roast him. Roasted tarantula. See, my wife would not like
You wanna
that.
see it? Let's take a look right in this little hole. He's right there. See his leg? Yeah, that thing is hairy.
Touch him.
He's big too.
Give him a touch.
Yeah, he's big.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
She was thinking
What
of
is
Yeah,
how.
he was thinking something else.
Take a wild guess.
Oh wow.
Take a wild guess. You want Fruit Loops? Ice cream and Fruit
Yeah,
Loops.
Fruit Loops. Yeah.
We're on a tree, eh?
It's citrusy a little
Yeah, I was
bit.
gonna say,
Yes.
it smells so good.
All right,
What
there
is
we
it?
go. You're getting closer. Citrusy. This is a young grapefruit tree.
Grapefruit.
Ah.
Yeah. Now with citrus fruits, all the leaves smell citrus. It can be lime, tangerine, grapefruit,
Smell?
orange,
Oh,
whichever
okay.
one. You just pick up a leaf, squeeze it out, releases that scent.
Wow.
Something new.
Thank you,
That
sir.
smells so good.
Yeah, Fruit Loops.
Follow your nose. And we have just about made it to the bottom. This may be the bottom. What a journey, what a trip, what an experience. Absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to share this with everybody back home.